guys, so welcome back again to my channel. Now that the APC are planning on the next regular of election, because right now I think you can now vote without voters card. That means that these people can come out and pull out a massive number, because you can imagine voting without voters card. How can you now know the number of registered voters? You cannot know how many people that registered to vote. So all these things are plans of APC to rig this election, and now the Northerners have come out to say that it's time to support P2B and let everybody put hands together and remove Tinubu from office. Just take a listen for yourself. I'll be with you guys in a minute. First of all, take a look at how these governments are planning on removing voters card in next election, so that everybody can vote and they can do what they do best. Take a listen for yourself, and I'll be with you guys in a minute.
Alright, so the news says INEC moves to legalize voting without PVC in 2027. Tinubu, 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 They don't use that talk am now, so that when it happen, it no go surprise you again. So basically, in a nutshell, in 2027, all these people, they don't need your vote again. They will just print that paper. They will come carry some, because now only INEC fit provide the paper where we have a vote, right? What they will now do is simple. They will print papers where people go vote on, carry and go the normal location for voting. Then they will print extra ones where they will keep for house. APC now we can't just dig there to do like this. You know, last year when I said nobody can challenge Tinubu until 2032, Tinubu will do 8 years. They say they don't pay me. They say Tinubu don't pay me, an APC boy. You people are not seeing what I am seeing. Tinubu get the mind, he has the balls. And see the kind of people who use as in suicide. Akpabio and Wike, this stone cold man. See what they don't carry themselves now won't do. So in that 2027 election now, zero. And as of today now, you see how many senators, how many governors, they don't start to decamp, they go APC. No opposition again. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the Jagaban. When I called him a strategist, they say they don't pay me. Say, are they supporting Tinubu? No. I was telling you people that this man is a stone cold. You need different pattern of approach to follow this guy, man. Person never enter power, he tell you say me no come. He never reach power. You don't even know I want to get him. If they tell you what, say me no come, it is my turn. Now when he come this seats, now you won't come on sit down. See 2032. See 2032. But now you know the plan what I want to take use. Because this guy, man, I'm not trying to kill anybody, so I'm just here to say I said it. I said it. From nowhere they start propaganda. You know, like Igbos, you know, do this one, you know, like Hausa, they don't pay him. He's being used by the government. It doesn't stop by the government. No, it is because we don't see front. Hey, Tinubu, corruption. No, nobody, if not for corruption, I'm not sure say any no, or if you calculate all the old regime, whatever happened to this country, both military regime, there's none as corrupt as this president regime, this Tinubu regime. There's none as corrupt as this APC president Tinubu regime. No one. Everything is being done for his good. It can't be as if all of them in just whole game bad. Everybody nine boy. Nobody get talk of him own for this country anymore. Nobody has a voice. Governor talk, they suspend them for 6 months. I hear say governor don't go beg now. Governor don't go beg. Anything we want may happen. This is the Jagaban. You see? Our votes don't count no more. Your votes will not count. Nothing like we are going to vote. So if you like, go vote. If you like, no vote. Anything they want to do in 2027, they will do it by hook or by crook. God damn it, man. God damn it, man. I have a message for this on Wiki, and that will be my first post tomorrow morning. I have it. Is that for Wiki especially? That's tomorrow morning. My first post is for Wiki in the morning. So anybody who know Wiki, may they send this video, give and say, okay, very that was here. In first post of tomorrow will be specially for this on Wiki, and I'll just do my small analysis, make it see. APC all problems, concussion parts. Wow. The God of Nigeria, man. Nah. We are definitely learning, and we are learning the hard way. Don't play.
Atiku Saraki spearhead PDP resurgence amidst key defections, and in fact, somewhere in between, Saraki said, forget about all of these defection you're seeing, that PDP will come up strong and stronger. And people are asking questions. Stronger. How are you guys going to do that? Because your house is breaking. This is not 2027 yet. Your house is breaking so much. And in fact, I hear Ganduje saying, Nigerians, watch out. So many other governors are coming to join the APC. Barrister Darlington, where does this put the country, the nation, or what we should expect in 2027 or before 2027 election? Talk to us.
Yes, APC led by Tinubu think that they know politics more than every other person. I think PDP want to teach him a lesson. I'm not joking. Saraki and Atiku, they defected once. So they know the game even more than Tinubu. They defected once and they came back to PDP. You will see that at the end of the day, this defection is to deceive the APC and Tinubu. Because on what ground are they going to APC? What are they defecting for? Nigerians should check. When PDP was there for 16 years, Nigeria was not like this. And so, they have now decided to beat Tinubu in his own game. They will agree to defect. But watch out what will happen during the election proper. That's the truth. They have decided to devise a means of telling him that he doesn't know politics. All these defections, it will crumble at the last minute.
And are you going to call? Will you also want to say that Tinubu does not know politics?
He doesn't.
Are you sure?
Oh my God. Please, I want to ask you a question. If you are using violence, intimidation, and threat to win victory, is that victory? If you are using corruption-induced manipulations to win election or to get victory, is that victory? These are just manipulations, and it's all about our money. It's all about our money. Why not to do this your strategy on your own without involving other extraneous factors? Why do you want to use underhand tactics? It can't be cheated. Do you remember one of our girls who called lady who was a star athlete? When it was discovered that she used performance enhancing drugs to win all those trophies in athletics, was she not shut down and even banned for 10 years? So if you want to play the game, play a decent one so that we know that yes, you're a good politician. All these shenanigans, all these manipulations, is that what you call it's just that in this part of the world we tolerate evil a lot. If you should try this in America, they will ban him from politics. I'm not joking. The famous Watergate, which you and I know, go and check what happened to Nixon. You know, it didn't come close to what Tinubu is doing here. And he had to forgo his presidential ambition. Target scandal. But look at what is going on here today. Is that what you call democracy? So what you are talking about is Nigeria. I've been saying this thing. This thing will be problem in no distant time. Then by that time, all those people praising Tinubu now. they will turn around and start looking for how to save Nigeria. How do you think that this will go far? It's not sustainable. It cannot. It doesn't know politics. It doesn't. You cannot be using area boy MC Oluoma and Co to win an election, intimidating people, harassing people, threatening people.
But Barrister, let's look at it critically. Everyone is downplaying, especially Saraki and some other persons are downplaying, the defections going on here and there in the nation, especially that of Delta State. Downplaying it, saying that there is no cause for alarm, there's no worry at all. And then some other persons are also saying that the defections in all of these states will not affect the PDP. Indeed, do you think it will not or cannot affect the chances of the PDP?
It will not affect the outcome of the election because people are organized. Remember, it's not about the people. Whether they defect or not, people will still vote according to their conscience because we are trying to enlighten Nigerians. No matter where your governor defected to, at the end of the day, vote your conscience. It is the people now that will matter. This election in 2027 is not about the governor defected, it's about the people of Nigeria. Have they not suffered them? Our Mumu never do. If you saw all the things that went down in your life in the last 10 years, and you still want to vote anybody that is bearing APC logo or bearing APC name as a party, you still want to vote that person, then go ahead. They come with you, let them go ahead. I'll be here to tell them, sorry,
Okay. Let's quickly switch over and look at some other stories here. We also hear, maybe I should put this one, to you first. World Bank is saying that more Nigerians will become poor by 2027.
Exactly. Can't you see the handwriting on the wall? It can be true in the last two years of Tinubu's administration. Did you see governance? Is there anything on ground that will tell you that something has been planted, a foundation has been laid? It's like a farmer who didn't plant anything. Why are you going to harvest during the harvesting season? Nothing. So the World Bank have seen what is going on, and some of us have seen it. There is nothing on ground to tell you that paradise is coming. They've been telling you there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I'll be asking, where is the tunnel? You say, where is the tunnel? Not to talk of the light. You can see what we're talking about. But some gullible psychopaths, they will not see it too. So if more Nigerians are going to become poor in 2020, in fact it's from 2026 to 2027, then what is the dividend of this democracy? All the so-called reform, what is the benefit? The so-called reform, at least reform means something that is bad, you are making it good. And when it is becoming good, people are getting happier, people are getting life, the economy is moving. You are reforming something and things are getting worse. So what kind of reform is that? Tell me. Because when they say reform, nobody will. What kind of reform is this? A reform that is making people poorer. I mean, if you are reforming something, people should be getting life now. They should be improving. What kind of reform is that? That's why I keep saying that there's no reform. They don't use that word to deceive you. If there's a reform, let them mention one, just one. The so-called subsidy that they told us that when they remove it, in fact, Nigeria will become a paradise. People will be enjoying. Hospital, school. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the dividend of subsidy removal? Where is it? Have you seen any? So if you cannot benefit from the so-called subsidy removal, they will tell me what else. Because that's the mainstay of the economy. That's our foreign exchange earner. You are not getting anything from that. So tell me which other source? Which other source that will improve the life of Nigerians? Nobody is asking that question. The so-called light, they told you, if I don't give you light, don't vote me. Where is the light? Yeah, they will still vote him in 2027. Can you imagine? I said something is wrong. Something is wrong here. Something is wrong. I'm not joking. Something is wrong. Go and check. Whenever you go to hospital, and after doing all the tests, checking all the things, you've been checking from cancer to malaria, everything. And the doctor said, look, I can't find anything wrong with you. Go and check. That thing that is wrong with you has a satanic influence. It has a satanic influence. Because when Satan is in operation, You won't even know what he's doing, but he's at work. You won't know what he's doing. He's at work. A man is drying up. A man is dying. Yes, the doctor cannot find out what is wrong with him. There is no blood in him. You now ask yourself, the pint of blood we put in his body yesterday, where is it? It has been taken by Satan. So that's what is going on. Nobody would identify what is wrong with that, but something is wrong with Nigeria. It's as simple as that.
Well, the World Bank made these statements on the sidelines of the ongoing spring meetings of the IMF and World Bank in Washington, D.C. Now, that is not enough. IMF is urging Nigeria to increase tax revenue and tackle evaders. Increase tax revenue and tackle evaders. Well, how would you look at that statement?
You see, no, they made a mistake. It's not enough to increase tax revenue. They should look for another thing to tell Tinubu to do, and he will do it. This economy that is it not IMF and World Bank that told you? This economy that is now down, is it not the same people? Why can't they do the same recommendation to China? Always the weak country, that's how they recommend their wicked policy. When you want to implement it, you don't use your brain. Whatever they tell you, do it. So the tax have not been increased enough, have it? It has not. Look at electricity. With all the things that are making, where is the light? Yeah, people are. Yet there's no light. Yeah, people are suffering. People are paying through their nose now for light. Yes, there's no light. Is that not enough to tell you that look, I need to slow down? No. Go and check. He will increase it. As long as they have told him to be a good boy, he's going to abide by what they told him. Is coming.
Are you saying that IMF or the federal government is actually listening to IMF and then doing the bidding of IMF?
It can't be genius. You have to do their bidding so that you can borrow more money.
Oh,
don't you get it? You have to do what they told you so that you can borrow more money. You know, we're a country of borrowing. Tinubu will implement it or they will not give you more money. Can't you see it? Let him borrow more money so that our debt will continue to pile up. The same people will turn out tomorrow and tell you that your debt to GDP ratio is very high. Why not do something about your debt? It's increasing. Meanwhile, they are the one encouraging you to come and borrow. You can see how wicked these people are. Because we don't have leaders who will tell them go to hell. That's why they keep coming here to come and do experiment with our life, our economy. I said, why can't they go to China or any of the Western countries to go and tell them what to do with the economy? It's always African leaders who don't know their left from their right. Okay, where is the master strategy? Up to today, you have not been creative on how to manage this economy. With the resources God has given us, He come into the how do you explain it? Every Dick and Harry knows that Nigeria is over-blessed by God. Where is it? What are you doing with the resources? What are you doing with it? Yes, no explanation. Every time when you want to drink in the morning, you run to IMF to go and borrow money to buy milk. When you want to cook lunch in the afternoon, you run to World Bank to go and borrow money. Can you imagine? Is that a life? How many times have China, with a population of over 1 billion human beings, how many times have they gone to borrow money? It can't be today. Tinubu will not ask himself that question. You are just 200 million plus, and you are borrowing money right, left, and center. Neglecting the resources that God has given you internally. Neglecting it. Neglecting it. You have outsourced it to foreign powers. So he will do it in order to borrow money. I wouldn't be surprised. He has been doing it.
All right, let's get back on track. Some more information is popping up as regards defection. You know, Usman Bugaje is accusing the APC of using money to buy off PDP, and some other persons are saying no, it's not. APC using money to buy off the PDP. That those defecting are also trying to protect their interests or protect one thing or the other. It's just around selfishness. What do you think?
Look, if anybody tell me that money is not behind this thing, I will tell that person you're a liar. It's all about money. Because that is the only thing this man uses to get what he wants. It's all about money. when they say all this money that you have been contributing and they are taxing from you, where is it? Have you asked yourself that question? Where is the money? They are keeping it for this type of thing. Anybody that is becoming too stubborn, they will ask him, how much do you need? How much do you want? What is your price? You name it and you be given. If you check, these are first-time governors that are doing all this, they are looking for the election. Is there any other thing? So after you are the election, what happened? Have you asked yourself, what will be the end of this thing you are doing? You have not. So, I'm not surprised. It's all about money. The money that they told you we don't have, they are using it to service their own selfish interest.
Okay, let's look at it the other way. Some of these persons who are defecting to, the APC, some of them have cases to answer, all right, with the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Again, I ask, don't you think, according to an APC chieftain, he said, when you join the APC, your sins are forgiven. Don't you think that is why they are going to seek repentance in the APC? What do you think, Barrister Darlington?
Please, is there anybody who is exempt in Nigeria as a politician? The answer is capital no. So it is only people in opposition that are corrupt. No APC governor is corrupt. That is not an excuse. That is not an excuse, because you and I know very well, whether you are an APC or you are the ruling party, you can never be prosecuted conclusively. You can never. Because if APC is harassing the opposition for corruption, they forget that one day they too will step down. They will leave office. Then the battle will turn. But because they are all the same, they wouldn't want to prosecute any of them, either APC, either opposition or ruling party. Go back to history. How many of them? Remember when Nuhu Ribadu told you that the third most corrupt governors in Nigeria, that Tinubu is number 2. When he was EFCC chairman. Up to today, did you see Tinubu appear in any court? Even when he was in opposition. Was he arrested to answer for his corruption charges? No. So is it now that they will start? It is not now. It can never happen. Nigeria has become a home for corruption. Whether you are in the ruling party or in opposition, you can never go to jail for corruption in Nigeria. Forget it. It can never happen.
Barrister, let's look at the relevance of some of these persons who are decamping, especially the former governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa. I recall, or I read somewhere, where a former national legal advisor of the PDP, his name is Jacob Mark, he was talking about Ifeanyi Okowa's defection. He says that his defection will not cause any tsunami, at all, any tsunami in the main, opposition, that is the PDP, that he should just leave, that he couldn't even win his state, even while he was the VP candidate. What do you think? That this guy doesn't have that, weight enough to do anything?
It's not for the people. It is not for the people. Look, it can't be true. I am telling you authoritatively. The 2027 election, it is not going to be business as usual. The people are going to vote and they will defend their votes. This idea of godfatherism, do you want me to give you Edo State? I will give you Edo State. That one is gone. It can never happen. Because people are ready now. I'm not joking. People are ready, because I don't know how long this thing will continue. If we miss it in 2027, then forget Nigeria. Forget Nigeria. This is not how democracy is run. So if you are not the candidate for the people, why should you be imposed on them? Allow the people to choose their leader. That's what we are saying. Whether you are a cripple, whether you are an insane person, the people have voted you. Go there. When you did not perform, they will vote you out too. That is how democracy is run. That one man is sitting in Abuja and writing names of those who will become what? And then he posts it. What kind of democracy is that? Is that not why we are today? And you are telling me to continue, Abi? You mean Nigerian people are that stupid? No, it's not possible. We will continue to talk until they wake up.
The former Minister of Foreign Affairs and national leader of the PDP, Chief Tom Ikimi, yesterday assessed the APC. Let's talk a little bit of APC now as a party. He assessed the APC from its formation in 2014. And then he now said that the party has deviated from its original purpose and ideology. In his words, he said that the APC has been hijacked for personal interest. Personal interest. How so, Barrister Darlington?
In the first place, they never had any ideology. It can be today. Today, can you tell me who is the chairman of BOT of APC? They don't have. And BOT is the highest decision-making organ of any political party. Board of trustees, they don't have any. Is that what you call a party? It's like a human being without a head. So how can you make progress? Up to today, people who fought for democracy, they no longer want democracy. Even within their party, I have been asking APC, what is wrong in having your BOT? What is wrong? You just left that particular position so that you be in the hands of one man and you are calling yourself a party. They never had any ideology since inception and since creation. Have you seen any man called chairman of BOT of APC? Please mention the person to me. They don't have. Is that not enough to tell you that these people, they just came into office to hijack Nigeria, not to develop Nigeria. They came to hijack. Is it not when you have structure that you begin to think of moving forward? You mean up till now you don't know what is going on in APC? You don't know. Let them consider. Let me see how this thing will be sustainable. At a point, it will implode. It's a party where one man is the highest decision-making organ. One man, and you are telling me it's a party.
Finally, Barrister Darlington Agumo, let's look at this. Finally now, before we leave. Showumi is begging Peter Obi to return to the PDP. You know, he said a whole lot of things. He is intensifying his call anyway on Peter Obi to rejoin the PDP. You know, despite contesting on a platform initially considered a fringe party, Obi, the PDP's vice presidential candidate in the 2019, to rejoin the PDP to wrestle power from the APC in 2027. He said that Obi became a recognized political figure at the national level because the PDP gave him a chance to prove himself. And now he has done so, and then he's needed back in the PDP to be able to get power, wrestle power from, you know, the APC. Do you think Obi will join the PDP again? Will go back home, so to speak, will go back home so as to have a better formation to take power from the current administration?
Yes, the political permutation now has given room for that. I know very well that at the end of the day, Peter Obi will make an informed decision. Whether it's in PDP or APC, the obedient movement will follow him. Nigerians are waiting for him to take a step. Because the PDP that you and I know is in fact, they have reinvented themselves. Because Nigerians are now looking at their 16 years in office and what is going on today. So they still know that PDP is better by 100 times. PDP is better than, they never had leaders like this. PDP is the way to go, whether they like it or not. Since Labour Party is making it difficult, they are making it difficult for this man. They are not even ashamed, especially Abure. The Supreme Court will rule. He will not come and give his own judgment. So people, if that place becoming uncomfortable, why not if not? Because up to tomorrow, the PDP still have structures all over Nigeria. They are just waiting for somebody they will identify with. And that person is Peter Obi. It's as simple as that. There's no way P2B will go to any party today and people will not follow him. Because it's P2B they know, not even the party. So P2B will take the informed decision at the right time.
But then
and I know
the big question now is it only Peter Obi that has the enablement, the power, the enthusiasm, you know, the effrontery, you know, the zeal, the might, and everything to wrestle power from the APC?
At the end of the Ekabichi that told you that evil does not last forever. Nigerians have tested this APC and their this. They have tested them. They have tested other leaders. And they saw what P2B did in Anambra. And they believe you come to replicate it in Nigeria. So why wouldn't they give him a chance? They have tried the north. They have tried the southwest. Why not the southeast? Because that is the position now. Everybody is clamoring for the southeast person to be given that opportunity. And we are giving Nigeria a brand. And that is P2B. So wherever he goes now, it's all about what? Performance. If Nigeria said to accept P2B and vote it, then cry. I've tried all these people, they did not do anything. So why can't you try this particular person that is known? And accepted. Why can't you try him? That's my question. Why can't you? If P2B cannot perform this embarrassing performance in office, it can never happen. If P2B, he can never behave in this manner. So why can't Nigerians give him a chance? And leave all these shenanigans, all these deceit, all these whatever they call. What strategy? P2B try and let us use him. Whether he's going to Labour, whether they're going to PDP, the person now is P2B. After all, his name alone gave all these people in national assembly seat there. It was P2B's name that gave them a seat there.
Okay.
That's not a thing to reckon with. Did he give any of them money? No. Did he come to track anybody? No. But his name. That's what we are saying here. Name. So that he can go out there in the international community and represent you and I. Give us a good image. That's what we are saying here. So if you people say you don't want him, I told him, relax. When the things are done, they will come and beg you in your house. Say, Peter, the police will come. Come before all of us finish. Come and help us too. It will happen in this country. I'm not boasting. It's a fact.
Barrister Darlington, as it were, there is a shift in plan by the APC to the south because they feel in the south they will get more votes. And according to, some quarters, the north has left, has abandoned or they might not work for, Tinubu in 2027. And because they are taking over the south, anybody who is going to be a southern candidate might not actually get, enough vote because APC has a focus in the south. How would you, what would you make of all of this? That first of all, the north is no longer in support of this administration, and then that's why there's a shift, to the south. How would you look at all of this?
Yes, because what's his name? Baba Ahmed said it. And I thank God they are falling out. Yes. That is how God works. When they wanted to build the Tower of Babel, God will scatter all of them with language. So Tinubu and the North, they are not speaking the same language, and it is good. Now he's coming to the south, the quick south. Hold on, quick south. He's in the southeast where he's holding our man Nnamdi Kanu in detention. Or the south where he's causing problems in River State. My dear, he has failed already. The southwest cannot give you a vote. The southwest, where he's backing on. That's why he has posted all of it. They cannot give Tinubu a vote. Already he has failed. The strategy, this so-called master strategy, he will be justified by 2027. I just give you a very good example. The southeast, you are now know what people are dealing with, especially in appointment. Is that where he's coming to campaign? The south where he's doing all sorts of things with Wike University, is that where he's coming to campaign? So tell me now, has he not failed? So forget it. He can't be treated, forget it, he has failed. I said he's only planning to rig election, and that will be the end of everything. If they rig this 2027, the North, They don't have time to be speaking grammar. They don't have time to be speaking grammar. They know how to get what they want. Baba Ahmed have told you, if you read this election in 2027, there will be no Nigeria. And watch it, the Lord will do it.
You know, Barrister, it seems moles have been planted everywhere. I mean, in all major political parties, NNPP, Labour Party, PDP, and all of that. And some persons are even advising Peter Obi not to go back to the PDP because the likes of Wike are still there that are manipulating things almost every day to make sure, you know, that.
The major players in the PDP, I think their brain is beginning to reset. The acting chairman he put there, I think he's dancing a new tune now. So if PDP decide that, look, Wike, your anti-party activities, we are fed up with it, leave our party, what will you do? Hold on, what will he do? He can't do anything. The left in there thinking that he will repent. But like I told you, the election in 2020 is all about money. It can't be cheated. They will collect money and vote their conscience because they are tired of being bribed to vote. It didn't help them. FPT have bribed their way to power and look at the results. The people are wiser now. They will collect the money and vote their conscience. That will shock APC. Well, mark my word. You will see what will happen. So if I have all the money, no problem. Bring it, we will collect the money and vote our conscience because we have tested you. You didn't benefit us. So why must we continue? Nigerians are waiting for APC in 2027. Let them come up with their rigging machinery. So it's not about whether somebody have money or not. No, it's about the person who will do the right thing. Peter Obi didn't use money to win the votes won in 2023. He didn't. It's all about the love the people have for him.
Okay.
All over. For Obi to win Lagos, win Calabar, win Abuja, against Tinubu, what does that tell you? And you are not knowing that if this election, the last election was properly counted, of course, you know where Peter would have been by now. And thank God, all the people that are in this election, they are coming to confess and what he did in River. They have agreed that yes, it needs to do one River State. But they manipulate it. At least we have said so. It says for what they did. So, are you telling me that by next election, the votes that Peter B won will not become lesser? With the performance of APC in office, will it be lesser now? It's not possible. Because people are now wiser.
Barrister Darlington Agumo, thank you so much for having this.
The fun part is that this government thinks that we are not awaking, or we are not awake, or we are not seeing the things they are doing. Because how can you just wake up and remove voters card, which is actually how we know the number of registered voters and many things that we need to know so that there will be a free and fair election. But this government don't even care about free and fair election. They are all busy for what they want to win, which is what? Election. They don't care about the next generation, but they care about the next election. P2B always say, don't care or don't put your mind or effort in the next election, but rather put your mind in the next generation. What can we do now that can make the life of the next people coming after us to be good and comfortable? It's not just after being called a leader and there there's no impact or positive impact on the life of those who relate. That means we're not even worthy to be called a leader, talk more of called a president. So these are the talks or the words of P2B, and now they are planning their ways to remove voters card as a prerequisite to vote in the next election, which does not make any sense. So voters card should be there so that if you know you don't have voters card, you cannot vote. Then those that have voters card can vote. Those up to age can go and register so that we will know how many people that are registered voters and we know how to calculate our vote if we want a free and fair election. But let me get your views in the comment section, guys. I will do see you guys in my next video.